Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. And what is this video about? Well, I'm going to make some ambient plinky plonk. You know what that is. Everyone knows what ambient plinky plonk is, don't they? I don't need to explain what it is. We all know what it is. So let's just get started. I'm going to create a MIDI track and I'm going to create a new clip. And then I'm going to turn on the scale here. C major is fine. It's ambient plinky plonk, it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to snap the MIDI sequencer to that scale. And I'm just going to literally just draw in some stuff, notes. Some in the higher range. That one's very high. Okay, let's do some in lower range. Let's just go, ooh, oh my goodness me. Okay, maybe not those ones. We don't want notes joined together, that's fine. And then we'll do some in, I think I've maybe gone a little bit low. Okay, let's just do some stuff around here as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's ambient plinky plonk. So let's just put some of those in there. Okay, let's have a look at that. That's fine. So we've got plenty of MIDI. Now I'm going to ping open the velocity and the chance. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to go in there, select all, and I'm going to pull the chance down on all of them to start with to around 25%, 23%, that's fine. Maybe some of these higher ones I'll make even less. Select those and let's pull those down to even less. Let's pull those down to about 6%. And for all of them, just for the sake of experimentation, I think I'll pull the velocity down and give them quite a high velocity range. Okay, all the velocity range. Okay, so let's play that. Oh, nothing. We're not hearing anything. So we're going to need some sort of instrument. I'm going to use operator because I love operator and it's pure sine waves. So my operator by default defaults to this kind of thing. Okay, we're too fast. Let's come down to like 100 BPM. Okay. First thing I want to do is I want to specify the amount of voices. I don't want 6 voices. I'm going to start with 3. I might increase that later. I'm going to pull down this envelope here and increase the release time. Okay. Bit quiet. Just bring that decay and sustain up a bit. Okay. Some of those are a bit low. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Maybe we can select all of them, hold shift and press it up, ping them up a little bit, an octave. Okay. Let's get some reverb. Put some reverb on there. Oh, it's easy. It's so easy. Pull the dry wet down a little bit, ping up the decay time. Let's maybe roll off the low cut. We don't want a load of reverberated low-end sine waves. So let's do a high pass there on the way into the reverb. Very nice. Okay, we're using operator, so let's modulate this sine wave with oscillator B. Currently I'm using this algorithm, so let's just introduce that a little bit. Okay, pull that down a little bit there, just there. So if you remember, what's going on here then? Why is that like that? I'm confused why is that all green? Looks like a swimming pool. That's a bit weird. Okay, that's fine. So if you remember, we gave all of the MIDI a low velocity value, but a high velocity range. That means that each time each note gets triggered, it will generate a random velocity. I like this very much. In conjunction with the fact that we've given them a very low chance, we can use this random velocity to shape the sound here. So to start with, we could use maybe this time to velocity. So the velocity is going to determine the shape, or rather the time of the envelope. Let's just increase that and see what happens. Or rather decrease it. Okay, let's try the same thing with the modulator oscillator. That's essentially A is the carrier and B is the modulator here. Let's try it. Let's try a different oscillator, perhaps. Oh, what did I do? Okay, let's like detune it a little bit. So let's use the LFO to detune some of these oscillators. I'm going to use the sample and hold LFO. Whoopsie! Just knocked over my vape. I'm going to use the sample and hold LFO to detune the oscillators on each new MIDI note to make it sound a little bit wonky. So let's do sample and hold. Let's do sync. Let's put the rate all the way down to its lowest value. And we'll have the amount at 0. And then we'll choose which oscillator we want to link that to. So I'm going to link it to A to start with. See what we get. Okay, that's a bit much. Let's link it to B as well. goodness me, that was a bit much. Pull some of these high ones down. It's a little bit much. Can't even get them, but there they are. Oh my goodness me, come on. Come down here, there we go. Okay, that's a little bit too much detuning. Okay. Let's maybe go even more detune. Put some of this vibrato on here. Okay, let's put a little kick in there, little mellow kick. Maybe a hat as well. Let's put some hats in there. Oh my! No, changed my mind. Going a bit weird now. Maybe I went a little bit too far with that. Let's pull that back down to 10%. I'd say that's pretty ambient, plinky plonk. Yeah. It's interesting because it's kind of the bass line and the chords and the melody at the same time, but it's all just, well, actually that kind of depends on the amount of voices. So if we had one voice, that would be a little bit different. Which might be the vibe that you're interested in. Because we're using the envelopes on the synthesizer to determine the timbre. Well, not so much the timbre, but the, you know, execution of the sounds. So if we have one voice, then it's monophonic, and then all the sounds get cancelled out as a new MIDI note comes in. The reverb adds a nice bit of space to it though. But as we increase the voices, if we go to like 8 voices, we'll get a much thicker sound. But it could be a bit too much. That's kind of why I like to go for like 3 voices, or so every 3 MIDI notes that come in, the previous third voice will get cancelled out, which I think works quite nicely, I think. It's quite hard to turn it off. Okay, I'm going to do it. So there you go. Make some ambient plinky plonk in Ableton. It's pretty easy, actually. I'm going to go and put this on my Patreon now, where if you'd like to support me there, you can download this and all kinds of other things to do with Ableton and some other stuff. Thanks. See you next time.